In the heart of the savannah, nestled between the rocky hills of Kogi, lay the village of Igbelu. For generations, Igbelu was a place of song and harvest, but a shadow had fallen over it. A dreadful lioness guard, massive and unnaturally bold, had claimed the village as its hunting ground. This wasn't a normal predator. The elders whispered it was a spirit of the hills. It didn't just hunt for food, it hunted to terrorize. The boy of dust and scars, Obinna, was a boy the village often forgot. He was an orphan who slept in the corner of the communal granary, his clothes a patchwork of discarded rags. While the brave hunters carried iron spears and heavy charms, Obinna carried only a small wooden flute and a deep knowledge of the bush, gained from years of gathering firewood where others feared to tread. The village lived in a state of silent twilight. No one walked alone. No one spoke loudly after sunset. The lion had already taken 3 of the finest hunters. The night of the Great Roar, the turning point, came on a Tuesday during the Harmattan season. The lion did something unthinkable. It entered the village square during a community meeting, snatching a small goat and wounding the chief's guard before vanishing back into the tall, yellow grass. The hunters were paralyzed by fear. Their spears had missed. Their traps had been sprung by the wind. They claimed the lion was invisible. Obinna, sitting in the shadows, spoke up. "The lion is not a spirit," he said, his voice cracking. "He is just smarter than your fear." The strategy of the weak Obinna knew he couldn't overpower the beast. He was thin, and his arms lacked the strength to drive a spear through thick hide. He had to use the lion's own nature against it. The scent trail, Obinna gathered the pungent waste from the village pigs and smeared it on the outskirts of the hills to mask his own human scent. The pit of silence, near the great baobab, Obinna spent 3 days digging a narrow, deep trench. He didn't cover it with weak sticks. He used thin, dried elephant grass that looked exactly like the solid ground around it. The bait, Obinna did the bravest thing a boy could do. He sat near the pit at dusk and played his flute. The melody was mournful and steady, a heartbeat in the dark. The final encounter, the lion appeared like a ghost. It didn't roar. It hissed, its yellow eyes locked on the small boy playing the flute. The beast crouched, its muscles rippling under a coat matted with the blood of its previous kills. Obinna's heart hammered against his ribs like a trapped bird, but he didn't stop playing. As the lion lunged, a blur of gold and teeth, Obinna rolled backward into a hollowed-out log he had prepared. Crash! The earth swallowed the lion. The pit was too narrow for the beast to turn or jump, and at the bottom, Obinna had set sharpened stakes of iroko wood. The spirit of the hills gave one final, earth-shaking roar before the silence of the night returned. From outcast to legend, when the sun rose, the villagers found Obinna sitting by the edge of the pit, his flute tucked into his waist. He didn't ask for gold or a crown. The result of his bravery changed Igbelu forever. Safety. The children could play in the streams again. Honor. Obinna was named the Ogden, the voice of the village. Legacy. He proved that strength isn't just in the arm that throws the spear, but in the mind that sees the path. The poor boy who once begged for scraps now sat at the right hand of the chief, the undisputed protector of the valley.